757-1027. He's been waiting for like 10 minutes, Anthony. Yes. To say hi. It's been a very, very long time. I believe over a month.
I'm over here now.
We got to check in with the legend.
I'm over here now.
Andrew, Dice,
Hey.
Clay.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Dice. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, nah.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Hey. We're talking.
What's going on?
Is this Dice cool?
No, this is just me now.
Oh, okay. It's just the regular Dice. I never know.
This is like Dice Mild.
Dice Mild. Now,
Yeah.
Dice, we really haven't talked to you since you went back to L.A. after the Garden Show.
I know. And you're never home.
No.
You're all big shot now.
No, just very busy. We had to get a lot of our guys out of jail.
No, I know. I heard about that. I got the call.
You did? The Teen
Yeah,
20
Norton
bus?
called me from jail.
Oh, by the way, thank you so much for turning us on to Jim Norton.
He's fun, right?
You were
he's
so
a lot of fun.
effing right. The guy is a blast.
You know, he's got issues.
A few. Yeah.
You know, not like me.
No, I thought the issues with Jim Norton was an act. It's not an act.
No, I'm telling you something.
The guy is out of his effing mind.
No, well, the call I got from him,
Yeah.
you know, he goes, he calls me up, he goes, Dice, he told me about the bus with, I told you guys you were going to get in trouble with these little girls.
What, teens?
I told you.
Teens.
Who told you months ago?
Yeah, you were a little pissed at us when we were.
You know what I mean?
We were going down that teen road.
You know what I mean? This is it's a lot of laughs,
Yeah.
behind closed doors where nobody could see it.
Hey, they were 15.
You know what I mean?
What's
But anyway,
the problem?
so he calls me from jail,
Yeah.
and he's telling me he's in jail for this.
Yeah.
Which is where I feel he belongs anyway.
Right. Yeah.
For the things he does.
He said
and he goes, I'm just sitting in the corner leaking fluid.
he was talking about like, what did he say? It was a great line. He would lick the helmet for a puff.
Yeah. He didn't have cigarettes.
Yeah, but he meant it.
No, I know he did.
Yeah.
We know that now about him.
What else has he told you? Because I don't want to talk about things that he doesn't talk about with
Well,
you.
there's the hookers and the urine thing.
Oh, the urine.
Yeah, he loves.
Did you ever hear the toasting with urine?
The what?
Did you ever hear that story?
Which
No,
one?
what is it? What is
Well,
it?
he was just out here. He did a gig with me at the Sun Theater in Anaheim.
Yeah.
And on the way back, he decided to tell us another story of royalty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Where he's with this girl as he's driving back from some gig in Jersey, and she's like, I don't know, once again, I'm stuck because of the radio. She's giving him, as he would say, oral treats.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. That's a Norton word.
Oral
But
treats.
the thing about these oral treats is
Nibbling
she
on my
can't
heart.
pick her head up because she's under the steering wheel.
Yeah.
She likes that.
She likes it that way.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
All right.
Right? And I'm going, all right, that's half normal, And then he goes, but the beauty of it is, as she's doing that to me, I'm drinking out of a wine glass.
Oh my God.
Get the F
You know,
out
like-
of here.
He likes that.
Yeah, he likes that. And
Wait. If Norton's listening, he has to call us to confirm that. That is out there.
he'll confirm it. He'll confirm. So me and you remember Todd, the guy with the cap? He looks like one of Santa's helpers.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Of course.
So we're both sitting there going, can't you get sick from that?
Yeah, you would think.
Because we only thought he likes to be urinated upon. How did that sound?
Yeah, that's good. That was good. That
All right.
came through.
Golden
But now
shower.
he's talking about drinking it like it's Dom Perignon, and we're going, can't you get sick from that? And he's going, no, I just sip it. Like if he gulped it, he would get sick.
Right.
Oh, so
What I
just
mean? Just
sipping
sip
it.
it goes in slow and everything's good.
But some things are like that, though.
No, but you're getting rid of all those bad toxins when you squirt one out like that.
I hear it's very healthy to
I try to talk to him because I'm more normal than that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you don't like
I try to say, you're a young guy now and you do these crazy things, but if you don't stop, once you hit like 40 or something, you're going to want to blow your brains out after thinking about what you've been doing the last 20 years. Did he tell you the one with the two girls when he's, preparing the sap sock and, I'm trying to use radio technology.
Sap sock is good. I like sap sock.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, the sap sock. It's, he's preparing it, and he keeps getting a call from another guy going, are you ready? Are you ready? And then two girls come in, and it wasn't like a shower. It was like torrential rains, he said. You know, it was like the greatest gift he could ever get.
Yeah, this is what he likes.
He likes the kinky stuff.
And this is the guy that's been my opening act for 3 years and hanging around my kids. How smart am I?
How smart are you?
You let him hang around your kids?
He's actually nice with you.
He's nice with children, all right. You should have seen him on the Teen Buzz.
Hey, we got Jim Norton checking in.
Oh, we got him, okay.
Jimmy!
Hey, what's up, guys?
Norton.
How's it going, Andrew?
We're talking about a few things here that we wanted to clear with you.
Okay, I haven't been listening. I just woke up a little while ago. What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
Life of a comic.
Yeah, I'm just a loser.
Dice, allow me. Norton, he was telling a cute little story. You're coming back from a gig from Jersey.
I don't even know where you bother showering.
A girl is nibbling on your hog, let's say.
Uh-huh.
But she likes to have her head under the steering wheel.
Yes.
So she can't get her head up.
Yes.
And what were you doing while this was happening?
Probably tickling my nipples.
No.
No,
Wait, Ali, what were you drinking? Don't lie.
Urine?
Okay.
Urine?
Oh, yeah, that's years ago. That's like 6 years ago.
All right, wait. You can't just casually say that like it's normal. You do that?
No, I just did it to be silly.
Well, that's pretty silly.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you're in a goofy mood. You're like, why not? So I did it.
Yeah, but why do you think you can't get sick from that?
I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. I mean, obviously it was quite a few years ago, so I'm okay. But I really didn't think at the moment.
Yeah, but have you done it since?
Not like that. No, I'm like,
What do you mean not like that?
Well, he had a wine glass.
He takes it right out of his tap now.
Yeah, I think there might be contaminants in the cup.
Yeah, you don't want to get sick from maybe the cup not being washed.
Yeah, exactly. There may have been coffee in there earlier. I forgot what I had in there earlier.
So you were really sipping it out of a wine glass?
Yeah. I was actually, I believe, a paper cup. I don't remember.
Oh, my God.
All I remember
But it was a wine glass, you told me.
It very well may have been. If I told you that, then that's what it was.
If it was a jet mug, who
Well, now
cares?
you're saying paper cup.
Urine.
Now the whole story could be a lie.
Well, now, believe me, I never lie about drinking. But one thing I do remember, though, is what's going through my mind while this is happening is, like, what happened to my life that I'm enjoying this.
And you enjoyed it.
Well, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Norton.
Yes, sir.
Don't I talk to you all the time?
What's that?
Don't I talk to you all the time about, like, these crazy things you do?
Yeah, I know. You're always trying to mellow me out. You do.
Yeah, that, like, normal sex, like, just to, as I said earlier, to take your sap sock and bang it against some chick's ass. That's a normal thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, as you buried a mule in her pino pocket.
Well, I do enjoy doing that as well.
Yeah, but that's like normal.
All right.
His idea of sex is something completely
but
different.
to clean you up, getting cleaned up after is like a nice shower or a bed thing up.
I know. After sex, I smell like an alley.
God damn, man. Norton.
Yes, sir.
Ain't right.
Well, we got
Don't you think that's going to dement you in the long run?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I imagine it's not emotionally healthy, but
why do you think he twitches so much?
I know. I got problems. I tried it, though.
That's normal.
Norton.
Now you're picking on a confliction.
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dice, a confliction.
You don't make fun of people's conflictions. You know, when people limp or they twitch.
All right.
That's a normal, like, little confliction he's got.
Right. All right. Wait, let me in on this here. Norton.
Yes.
What's the turn on with the urine?
You know what? It wasn't even the urine. It was just the idea that I was doing something so awful.
Yeah.
Just so wrong.
And
it's like naughty.
That got you going.
Yeah, just beyond naughty. And it wasn't, it was just a thing. I don't know why I did it. You do silly things sometimes. Like I said, once in a while you're feeling kind of kooky, so you do something different.
Silly is like...
But that's not normal. That's like, this is a guy that goes to dinner at Morton's and goes, yeah, give me the steak, a baked potato, and what do I want to drink? Give me a bottle of...
Yeah, well, no, I don't have it with dinner, ever. Never with dinner. That's disgusting and tasteless. Only during
Right. Norton.
Yes, sir.
It's bizarre, man. Silly is like, you're on like a public...
I don't know. I just kind of sort of fell into the classification as silly. You made it correct.
Can you tell the story that you told us backstage at the Dice Show at the Garden?
Which one was that?
Where a couple ladies gave you the golden shower.
Oh, yeah. I tried that.
But they were kind of related to you, or not
That's
related?
the one I told you.
Oh, no, they weren't related. They weren't family members.
Not
No.
That's the one I told you when he was preparing it.
Not family, but what was the story? I don't
Oh, my friend's girlfriend?
Yeah.
And her friend? Yeah, well, they were out drinking and partying all night. So they told me that they were going to do it. And I figured, okay, it'll be fun to do. Why not? It's a weekend. but I had to prepare, so I had to lay towels down in the living room because they were coming home and they'd been holding it for like 20 minutes.
Nice.
And my roommate calls me and goes, all right, Jim, look, we're 10 minutes away. You got to get yourself started. Like, start whacking my bags so I'm prepared when they come in because there was no prep time because they had to go. So 2 girls walk in. I'm laying on the living room floor whacking my bag, and they did it. Although I didn't get any in the face, though, because they were...
It was all neck work, right?
What's that?
Tell them where.
She was jetting it into my neck?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's a little, you know how you lay on your back, there's a little, like, hole in your neck?
Right.
Yeah, well, it was in there, and it was really causing quite a ruckus.
You liked that.
And you're naked, and your friend walks in with the 2 girls?
Well, he was parking the vehicle. But he would have. I didn't care if he did. We just would have giggled about it later.
Now, you know...
the word giggled.
Yeah.
You would have giggled about it?
That's what we would have done.
And
Giggled about what?
Just the whole experience and the silliness
It's
of it all.
something people do between 5 and 10 years in prison for. You did 28 hours.
Well, that wasn't really illegal what I did. I mean, it's not illegal, is it?
No.
But you know, now you're taking it onto the freeways where people could be driving with their kids.
No,
You're
this is in the
sipping
living
the
room.
stuff.
Norton.
Yes.
A lot of people want to back up to that story where the girl's, nibbling on your hog, her head's under the steering wheel, and you're sipping your own.
Norton, tell
Not my own.
Wait a minute.
It was hers?
That would be sick if it was his own.
Excuse me.
Oh, my God, no, I'm not shipwrecked.
Norton, tell the part where the girl likes her head under the wheel because she can't get her head out.
Yeah. That was a girl I dated years ago.
In between the... How do you make a turn?
I wasn't driving. I would park the vehicle in a quiet, deserted area. I would never drive like that.
Oh, I thought you were driving on the freeway.
No, I've received oral treats while driving, but no, there's never any real dominance when that's happening, so I'm too worried about traffic and being pulled over.
All right, just to get off of that story for a minute.
Yeah.
Tell them the hooker story where you drove home with your hand out the window for an hour and a half in the freezing cold.
Oh, God, that was awful.
Opie's done that. I tell a story about that.
This is absolutely true.
I lost my, it was my first girlfriend, actually.
No, this wasn't his first. This is
what happened?
8.
Did you have the same thing I had happen?
How do you say it without them dumping out? Stunk, thank you. And it was so bad. I was driving home from Geneseo for Thanksgiving, and for the whole 7-hour car ride, I had my hand out the window.
Well, you were in the front area, correct? Is where the odor was coming from?
Yeah, that's what he said.
All right, wait. Without even knowing what you were about to say, I just started dry heaving.
Yeah, believe me, it's not an enchanting story.
Holy ass.
No, he goes for,
But
I don't have a word for it.
It was a lady of the evening who looked like she asked me if I wanted company, and I'm like, wow, that sounds terrific, thank you. So she got in, I parked, and she's performing oral treats on me, very well, I might add, and I'm rubbing her cheeks, because again, I don't put fingers in, that's just, it's just a little too weird. I know
what he does, let me explain what he does.
All right, wait, we got a yield sign here.
What?
Just, we want all this on the radio, so just kind of talk around and talk the phone and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know how you sniff flowers?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like beautiful roses?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, this wasn't
that face you make.
It wasn't quite like that because I was in the driver's seat, relaxing, and let's just say that the other person was doing something for a fee that I was finding enjoyable. And sometimes you know how you relax and you put your hand on somebody's hip when they're doing things for a fee, and there's a couple of little cheeks there, and you'll just pat them gently. But once in a while, people are not quite hygienic in certain backdoor areas.
Right.
And you may remove your fingers and find something that resembles butterscotch pudding.
Check, please. I'm out of here.
And then when driving home,
waitress, I'll take the check.
Then when driving home in January, despite the cold, you realize it is more pleasant to hang your pudding-covered finger out the window than have it in the vehicle.
Pudding. Some tells me it didn't have the fragrance or flavor of butterscotch pudding.
Not at all, but the consistency was there. Apparently she had the flu.
All right, listen, Norton. I'm going to cut it out. That could be the most disgusting thing we've ever heard.
How do you think I felt? I paid to have that. So I had a dirty hand and less money.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Good.
Now, you said you didn't really get by
No, he's telling you the clean stuff.
The what?
Norton,
He's telling you the clean stories.
You said you didn't really get by the exact exit. So this stuff was lurking around the area?
Well, sometimes you'll see an exit, and you'll stop very briefly and just look and go, nah, and then keep going.
Right.
But by that time, there's already, like, say there's been an oil spill on the ground at the exit, and you realize that your vehicle has picked up some of that oil spill.
Right, okay.
Wait a minute.
It's always nice to give an analogy like that you can do over the radio. I'm so happy with myself.
What's that, Dice?
We're talking about cars?
No, not really, no.
No, you lost me now, because it's like, one minute you're talking about, pudding. Somehow this girl got pudding stuck on her rear.
Butterscotch pudding.
All right, listen.
Butterscotch pudding.
The listeners are going nuts. People are just calling up saying, I'm retching, I'm puking, cut it out, stop.
Yeah, see, that's not a good image for me.
Well, how do you think I feel? I mean, these are just stories that are getting nauseous. This is my life.
Did that even wash off?
Yeah, believe me, it did. I had that Purell stuff in the car.
Yeah.
That you clean your hands with. That wouldn't even do the trick.
Like acetone or something.
I don't know what she eats, but I wish she would change her diet because that was extraordinarily
What,
unpleasant.
you've gone to see her again?
No, and I hope she's dead as we speak. I don't know her name, but I don't care for her at all.
That's not a good attitude.
That's amazing.
That was very icky. How are you not aware of
But
that?
he says, like, when he's doing like the dog sniff routine, the flower sniff,
Right.
like even if it's a little tough, right?
Right.
He's got to stay in there because you got to be a team player.
Yeah, you got to be a good guy.
You gotta be a team player.
What are you going to do?
Even if it's a little like tart or like tarnished. You know what I mean?
Well, what are you going to do?
Noise.
If it's the fourth quarter and your team is down by 3 and your uniform's a little dirty, you can't just go, hey, I got to sit on the bench. You got to out.
Go dives in there.
Yeah, I'm a good guy. I care about people, and that's the way I deal with things. I don't want to embarrass somebody.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Oh, some guy's saying he can probably still smell it under his fingernail.
No, believe me, I washed quite thoroughly. I was like an obsessive compulsive, and I could not stop washing my hands.
And then everything smells fine, and then an hour later you go back and go, God, it's back.
Well, it's like a bad car accident. You just can't stop sniffing, even though you know it's going to be horrendous. And you just keep sniffing.
Yeah, he taught me to sniff, though.
But it's not out of pleasant, though. The sniff that I've told you about was out of pleasantries, and like everybody's having a good time, and I'm glad to be
So
alive.
that thing I do when I perform, that face,
Yeah, it's
is that perfect?
awful face. Yes, it's disgusting.
Dominic on line 10 suggesting that Norton, he should have poured gasoline on your hands. That might have worked.
You know what? I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. Because it was disgusting, and I was not happy with myself.
And when you were in jail, did anything happen with these girls?
No. I got no vibes whatsoever.
What about the call you gave me?
No, how about that one girl?
That was on the bus.
Melanie.
No, but you said you were in jail and there was a fluid leak.
Oh, no, I was leaking.
We got to use all car references now.
No, I was because I was sitting across from them, and we mentioned this on the air yesterday. And they were like just sitting, and I was looking at the legs, and occasionally a little fella will pick up a skirt because it's the right thing to do. And when that happens, you start leaking fluid. It's a natural thing. But nothing happened though.
Oh my!
I was cuffed to my chair, just wishing I was dead. And that was
have one free hand to pinch your helmet.
I'm sorry.
Not one free hand to do a little helmet pinching.
I did have free hand. Helmet pinching would have been a bit obvious with the police officers and chiefs. So I felt the little shaft rubbing was more appropriate, just discreetly when no one was looking.
How'd you do that?
Just through the trouser. Little shaft rubbing through the trouser.
See, he speaks like eloquently. Notice he doesn't say pants.
Right.
Say trousers.
Well, I don't want to be tasteless.
He knows all the dialogue.
All right, you sick sons of bitches. Dan from Hoboken, Butterscotch Pudding. Why can't Earl bring down the fader on that one?
What does that mean, bring down the fader?
Earl had a little problem earlier in the show.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
Bringing down the fader.
Guys, I think we got to let you go because we're all puking and trying.
Yeah, this has really gotten disgusting.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I call up for a nice call, and this is what goes on.
See what happened?
I apologize. I was just in the living room smoking. I didn't mean to gross anybody out, and I promise not to gross anybody out at the Stress Factory on New Year's Eve, 732-515.
Stress Factory, wait a minute.
Nice is right.
What's the Stress Factory?
Club.
It's a gig I'm doing New Year's Eve.
Where?
In New Brunswick.
You're not with me New Year's?
No, I fly home New Year's morning from Vegas.
Well, where am I going?
I guess back to Los Angeles.
To do what?
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you going to do, you know?
Yeah,
because we're in Vegas, so it's like 4 days. And you're going to work New Year's?
Yeah.
And then
I don't know.
And then you're flying back to do New Year's Day?
Yeah, I fly back in the morning. They just switched my flight to a 7 a.m. flight New Year's Eve, so I fly back New Year's Eve morning and do the 2 sets that night.
I got
Yeah, he does go crazy. I mean, after he does a gig with me in Vegas, he'll fly back and do like 3 sets in the city that night.
He's a go-getter.
Yeah, it's the more gigs you do, the more opportunity for
material.
All right, we got to let you guys go.
Okay, thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Take it easy, Norton.
Andrew, I'll talk to you later.
All right, goodbye.
Take care, guys.
Thank you, Jim.
Bye.
And Dice, we got to let you go. We're very busy today. Dice
just hung up.
Oh, he hung up. All right. And Jim hung up?
hung up.
That's cool. That was a good break.
There you go.
Dice.
Nice.
First time we've heard from him since the Garden gig. All right, Ann, let's take a break, regroup.
Yeah.